Hi guys, sorry. I had to end the video for certain reasons. I'm just going to continue on with the message from God. So here's the cranberries she cut to after the Hello Kitty thing and the thankful thing. Cranberries mean gratefulness. Be grateful you're in my righteousness. And you're like a cup. We're a vessel. And then her husband was on screen, so I cut it. And then she went right to this. The unicorn. I exalted you like the horn of the unicorn. Here's an owl, which means wisdom. And then over here is a hibiscus flower, which means the perfect wife. God likes to show me the hibiscus. It means I'm in his perfection and I'm pleasing. That's a message from God. So use the unicorn. So do you see how he uses the Hello Kitty thing and then he combines it with other things? Like the candy cane and the holly berry. And then let's celebrate and be thankful you're in my righteousness. I exalted you like the horn of the unicorn. You're the perfect wife in my perfection. It's a message from God. It's hidden. He puts it in people's minds to do it. Then he shows it to me. He puts it in me strongly that it's him. Then he leads me to talk about it if he wants me to or not. I'm going to show you guys. This is going to be very fun. This is about God showing me I'm in his righteousness and how he confirms it to me many, many times. This is a picture of me, right? What am I wearing? I'm wearing the red and white, right? You know, I didn't even realize this. The other day, someone commented on this video. This is like 4 years old, this video. I believe God even had me wear this, put it in my mind, and then show me later just to show off. It's the red and white candy cane thing, right? Now we see it's like white dots. You know, God would speak to me through polka dots. I'd be like, do you know what dot means? It's short for Dorothy, which means gift of God or gift from God. I give you my righteousness. Gift from God. Here's an ad God showed me. I don't know when. I don't know. Recently. The girl, what is she wearing? Red and white. Kind of looks like dots. Red and white with gold. Red and white with gold. And there you go, right here. The sunflower. You're my sunshine. You're in my righteousness. This wasn't an ad. What does Minnie Mouse look like? Let's just see right here. Red and white and yellow, or a golden color. What does God tell me? I'm like Minnie Mouse. I know some people think God wouldn't speak through Disney. He does. He's so high above all these things. It's just, the thing about God, what I just want to touch on for a second, is he likes to make lemons into lemonade. Do you see what I'm saying? He likes to take things that people don't create for him, and he likes to make it sweet to his ear, like lemonade. So he knows Satan tries to use Disney and other things to mock him. What does he do? He then goes and creates things within Disney to glorify himself. Gives his children a good message. It glorifies him. And that's what I do too. I make the lemons into lemonade. I've never heard this before. It's from God. You see how it lines, look what she's wearing. Michael, actually, Mickey, his name means who is like God. He would show me, I'm like Minnie, he's like Mickey. It's like this cute little joke. Like we're like a little couple or something. You know, because he's like my husband spiritually. You see what I'm saying? And what am I wearing? God's righteousness. What do dots mean? Gift from God. It's in there, man. I want to just show you guys this. This is amazing. I like blurred out these people's faces just because it's a vlog. You know, this vlog, God showed this to me like 3 years ago. Like, I watched this years ago. It's 3 years old. I think it must be 3 years that I watched it. And I remember looking at it and I was like, there's something about this. I don't know what it is. I was like, what is this? I felt like there was something about it because God created it. God created part of this for me, the scene. Because after he showed me, you're in the candy cane, he went and showed me this again. I was like, what? What? What is she wearing? Red and white candy cane. Here's a lollipop in her ear. Okay, God tells me to make a pop. What is this? This is a window with a lattice on it. He watches us from the window through the lattice. There's Hello Kitty. There's a bumblebee because I make honey, and there's a red butterfly. It was so strange. You know, there's things I had felt things about. I was like, what is this? There's something about this. And God would show me later. He created part of it for me. I didn't even know about Candy King, Hello Kitty, or anything when I watched this. I just felt there was something about it. And then later he showed it to me. This is how he glorifies himself. You know, she represents me in it. He just puts things in people's minds to do and to give me a message, right? Hold on. And you know what she was eating? Oh, I gotta say this too. She was eating this ice cream, and it was called milk ice cream. It was the flavor of milk. And the man said Jesus Christ's name. Said something about Jesus paper or something. I was like, what? He did it. He created it. All right, here's a scene from this drama God made me. It's like an Asian drama. See what she's wearing? Red, white, and gold. And here's the blue butterfly. Have joy over my love for you. You wear my righteousness. You see the close-up of the blue butterfly? Now, the next thing I'm going to show you guys, there's this movie God had me watch. He led me to it. He was like showing me I should watch it. I'm going to show you what the girl's wearing in it. It's a movie called Me Before You, I think. Blue butterflies. I can't tell if this is red or pink, but either way, it's him. Blue. And let's see what else she's wearing. Red, white, and gold. With the daisy. I'm telling you, he showed this to me after he showed me I was covered in daisies and the red, white thing. I'm not sure if he showed me the gold yet at this point, but he definitely showed me the candy cane and the daisy thing. And then he combined it with the braid, which means grace. Do people see this? It's like within different cultures. It's like, this is China. This is America. It's like, right? I'm going to show you guys more of what she's wearing. God puts this stuff in there for me. He creates for me. Now, I know some people might think that's nuts, but there's people that think God's speaking is crazy, but he does speak to his children. My sheep hear my voice and they follow me. And he creates for his children too. Why wouldn't we when we're so rare? He creates a lot of things for me because I'm very rare to show off. Makes sense, right? He gives her this gift. It has a blue bow on it. Blue bows are kind of like the blue butterfly thing. They represent, have joy over my love for you. What does he give her? Bumblebee stockings. It's like a bumblebee. What did God tell me? I'm like a bee. I make honey. What's in her hair? It's like this golden butterfly. Or a yellow one means you're my sunshine. She's walking around in the bumblebee. Right? Mixed in with all the other things she was wearing. And then what else is she wearing? Pineapples. God uses pineapples to talk to me. They mean king of fruit. They also mean royalty because it looks like a crown. God uses it to show me I bear a lot of fruit. SpongeBob lives in a pineapple. And then she's wearing a red dress. God likes to show me that, you're in a red dress. It's woman in red. It's kind of like him telling me you're in my righteousness. Now this, that quilt or that duvet I showed everyone, the red with the blue and pink butterfly on it. It means rest in my righteousness. It's God confirming my dream. Look what she put on it and what God showed me. He's just confirming Disney again. He speaks through Disney. Whether people want to believe that or not, I can't deny it. It's 100% confirmed by him. And he wants me to glorify himself through Disney. Okay? Here we have some lip thing. God speaks to me through the lip thing. You're resting in my righteousness. This is not sin to me. It's just stories that I speak through, right? Here's Daisy, covered in daisies. There's Minnie. The pink bow means don't worry. God really does create on that level. And Mickey again. Let's just look at Mickey and Minnie for a second. Here's a picture God was showing me. Now, you see what Satan's trying to do through the picture. What is he doing? The one eye, okay? And then she's doing some kind of demonic sign, right, with her hand. It's like a devil horn sign. But then what is God doing through it? The daisies. Minnie Mouse wears a daisy on her hair at times, or on her, in like a hat, on a hat. What is Mickey wearing? Red, white, and gold. What do dots mean? Gift from God. You see, Satan uses it for evil, but then God uses it for good. That's how high he is. This is what I'm trying to teach people here. This is what he's doing here, okay? He uses it to say, you're in my righteousness. I give you daisies. It's hilarious to him. This is like a joke. He loves this because it mocks Satan. It's like you're gonna try to mock me through Disney. I'll put good messages in it for my child, and they will mock you because you didn't even know I put it there. But my daughter does because she saw it. I showed it to her. That's how high I am. Do you see? I'm trying to describe this to people. Now this woman also that bought this, he creates for me through her, He can create through anyone, but this is a thing of her. She just made this TikTok of herself. She was like in bed with this, right? And then what did she do? She got out of bed and she put on a red dress. That's her in a red dress. Rest in my righteousness, lady in red. Here's a little thing God showed me. Lady in red, right? Here's the Statue of Liberty. He likes to show me I'm like the Statue of Liberty, or I'm free. I free people from Pharisee bondage. This is really, God showed me to eat the popcorn, right? And it means his mercies. With the red and white container, right? Then he led me to this coloring book app with him right there, and there's popcorn right there. This doesn't even make sense that that's there. It's him. But in their mind, eat the popcorn page. You're in my righteousness. What does it look like colored? It's from God. It's God doing that. Eat the popcorn. Partake in my mercies. Here's where God was showing me, what I talked about, another thing, the nail thing he got me. And here it says pop. I make a pop. Here's SpongeBob, and here it says blossom. There's actually a bee right there, right? And I just want to show people a close-up of it. These are the nail things I said, right? You got the crescent moon, the star. I'm a star. I'm like the crescent moon. Here's candy canes, okay? Here's the peppermint, and there's the heart. I put that one over here, but there's the heart, the white heart. And the next time I went to it, I looked down, and this was there. If you look really close, It's the pink rose that God tells me I'm in. Now you see the eye thing. Satan likes to use the all-seeing eye, but you see, I just glorify God through it. And it mocks him for trying to just mock God. You see? Here is the SpongeBob thing God showed me after he showed me that. The girl, the same girl that does the Hello Kitty, that just, God has created a lot of stuff for me through her because he knows I watch her. It's not everything, I mean. But you see right here, 222. You see that? That's SpongeBob, and he has this like red cloth, and he's gonna like wash the plate, and God was showing me like, you're clean, I washed you. Look what he has on his hat. It's an anchor is on his hat. What does it say? You know, Jesus Christ is a symbolic, you know, symbol for him is an anchor. It says in Hebrews, which hope we have as an anchor of the soul, both sure and steadfast, which entereth into that within the veil, whither the forerunner is for us entered, even Jesus made an high priest forever after the order of Melchisedec. It's literally in there, the anchor. After I had talked about the $1 bill and SpongeBob, God showed me this. I'm telling you, after that guy came to me and he was like, oh, God doesn't speak through SpongeBob and stuff, God would just confirm it again. He would just, and then look what he showed me in an ad. I hope you have the best day ever with the braid. Yeah, it's him. I mean, really, the people who come and tell me God's not doing this, God didn't do that, God, what are they going to say to Jesus Christ when they face him? He's going to be like, why did you treat my daughter like dirt? They're going to be like, well, she said you spoke through movies. She said you spoke through SpongeBob. He's going to be like, I do. Again, why did you treat my daughter like dirt? It's true. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just a lot of confirmation from God that I'm in his righteousness. He's teaching me to have peace and rest in his righteousness. And he's teaching me his mercies. It's so important to learn those things because the devil's going to come and accuse us all the time. I know there's people and they might think that's not God. All I know is it's him and he leads me. You know, I want to show you guys something else too. I almost forgot. I want to show you that movie I just showed you, Me Before You, that God made me. I'm going to show you this. That's the number. When I looked up, when God led me to it, he was like, because I was like, is there a bumblebee in here? I don't remember. I can't make these things up. It's impossible for me to just make these things up. There's people, they think I'm like a false prophet or whatever. What do they think I'm doing? Do they think I can do this like by myself and I'm just making this up? It's impossible. I can't fake this. It's God doing it. It's him. He leads me to these things. It'd be impossible to go like find the blue butterfly with like the red, white, and gold thing with, and then in China, the Chinese stuff, and then also in American stuff. It's like, it's him. He leads me to it. It's amazing. He's like in everything. Glorifies him for me to show these things to people. So let us enjoy God's purity on us. Rest in his righteousness. Learn his doctrines. And reject Pharisee doctrines that just bring fear, worry, confusion, and torment. All right, love you guys. Bye.